This is heavy.
For years, I woke up at 3:30 a.m., mind racing, the weight of life pressing down, my startup, family, unfinished thoughts. It never shut off. Heavy followed me everywhere, from my desk to my pillow. In the moments I should be recharging, I was totally taxed. One day, a coach challenged me to start a daily ritual, to set down a rock before I left to go home, not to erase the weight of life, but to give it space, and myself, perspective. That ritual changed everything. It helped me manage stress and tap into flow. I turned it into a stress management system I now want to share with you. This is heavy, a simple way to lighten your mental load and return to what matters. At the end of the day, I write down what's weighing on me. I add one small delight, because even the heaviest days have light. In the morning, I come back to my list. Does it still feel heavy? If it does, I write 3 small actions. That becomes my focus. It's simple. It works. Science backs it up. Writing down worries eases them. Small actions create momentum. Gratitude rewires the brain. Some days I write, some days I don't. But the choice to pause, reflect, and move forward, it's always mine. This is Heavy by FluidStance.